Okay, so thank you and welcome once again to our live, which is basically we are doing for the entire ecosystem. Thank you for the hello, Alina, and thank you for joining others. I can see a couple of people are already there watching us. So let me take this mic to Bianca, my partner, wherein we are doing the Dubai Investor Roundtable, and that's physical meetup that we are going to do in Dubai next March, next month. Over to you, Bianca.
First of all, thank you for doing the live. I am not the best in Instagram. Hello, Alina. We will have a call with you tomorrow. This is my huge elephant memory. I always remember people. So why are we live? First of all, you have to know that me and Arjit, we are creating a global ecosystem for companies. And we decided to enter in a mission to scale up companies in the SME sector. And we have these lives, we have it on Facebook, we have it on Instagram, because we want you to know about a great, amazing opportunity at the beginning of this year, 2022, which is Dubai Investors Roundtable, a concept bringing together SMEs and investors in a pitching competition. I don't like the word competition, but it is at a point, because not everyone will get funding, so you have to treat it with the most your biggest attention possible. So we are doing the live on Instagram because we want you to know about this concept and what we are doing. First of all, we are Elite Business Swimming Club and co-innovators and World Leader Summit, and Arjit has a lot of amazing projects for companies and SMEs. We have more than 20,000 companies in more than 95 countries together. And on March, we will be with you, not with all of you, but the one who will subscribe in Dubai at Dubai Investors Roundtable. And your first question will be, why are we doing this? Why are we creating such a concept? And I will let Arjit to say some words about why we decided to do such a concept. Please, Arjit.
Thank you so much, Bianca. So the only factor is when a company is growing and the growth factor is actually driving them, they need a platform. They need funding support. They need handshaking with others. They need people who can structure their business and then grow their business. That's the solo concept of doing this investor roundtable, so that all the participants who are coming, they will not only get the opportunity to pitch in front of investors, but they will get the opportunity to network with each other, plus lot many other people who can probably give them a growth factor. So that's the solo concept. That's the reason we started.
That's amazing, and I will add the fact that we've seen in our activity in the last a lot of years. My number is 7 years working in the SME sector. Your number is bigger. But I've seen that the number one challenges SMEs have is their lack of funding in growing their company. No matter what you want to do to grow your company, even though you want to invest in your team, or you want to invest in marketing, or you want to maybe set up a new business line, you will need funds for that. So we decided to go in this mission, which is a global mission to help SMEs to scale up, bringing together a trustworthy network of investors to help you with private funding. Then the second question I have for you, Arjit, and it is because companies are asking us the same question, is how do you know, and I'm referring to the companies, how do I know that this concept is for me? Can you help us with some ideas?
So it's pretty simple. For an example, when you are growing your company, or probably you are in your MVP stage, not in your idea stage. So idea stage investment is completely different. But when we talk about the MVP stage of yours, you have created some product and then you have tested it with some kind of probable customer of yours. You feel that this is the right time to grow your company, then you are eligible to apply, and we'll be more than happy to check your company. We'll have a talk with you and then understand if you are eligible to apply and come to Dubai and pitch in front of the investors. And the sole reason we are doing in this manner, because we need quality to be presented in front of investors. At the same time, investors would love to invest their own money and network and strength to grow their organization. The second kind of company that we prefer is the companies who have done a little bit of traction. They have a small bit of revenue, irrespective of the fact whether you're profitable or not profitable, it doesn't matter to us. If you are making some revenue, you want to grow your company, then this is the right time for you to apply for Dubai Investor Roundtable. We'll be more than happy to talk to you guys as well, and then understand if you are eligible to come and then pitch your business in front of the investors that we have. Now, talking about the investors, Bianca, I would love to share the concept that we have created so far so good with the kind of investors that we have. We have family run offices as one of the investor in the panel. Then we have a VC fund, and we have private investors pool, so that the perfect kind of combination can happen depending on your kind of business. So we are not just going to put you in front of some aliens who is probably don't understand that what kind of business you are in. So they have their own interest level. So we try to do the best possible matchmaking as much as possible so that you can get the best investor into your company.
Great. So as to summarize, if you are a startup with a great idea, you can subscribe, but you have to have a business plan. You have to know how to make a business from your idea. That's a must. As well, if you are a scale up and maybe you are looking to scale up in many other countries, or to enter new markets, or to develop a new product in your company, you can subscribe as well. Or if you are a company who is stuck in the same place, like you are doing good, but you have the same revenues over and over again and nothing happens there, this is a good opportunity for you to, to try to find some new ways to grow your company, because otherwise there are no new things for you if you are doing the same thing over and over again in the last year. So if you are looking at us and you are in this situation, you can go to the website and you can subscribe, and Arjit will put the link in the comments in the live. Another thing we are interested to talk about is why to subscribe. I mean, we already talked a little bit, but maybe if you have other ideas.
Well, to be very honest, we already talked about why you should subscribe to Dubai Investor Roundtable. It's not about only the networking and probably funding. Rather, I would say that it will be a direct interaction with me and Bianca both. So both of us will be present. So let me give you a small perspective how we want to do it. So the day you are going to pitch, just before that day, we will nurture you. We will understand your pain point, rectify all the finest fine tune that we can do physically, so that when the D-Day comes, the next day, you guys are ready. So these kind of expertise, these kind of knowledge, which is coming from me and Bianca both, would probably help you guys to grow more and then present yourself in front of not only the investors, but do the better networking. So I will give you my small tips how I do the networking. If I'm meeting someone and we exchange the contact details, my immediate reaction that goes after 40 minutes of meeting that person is sending my brief, sending my business details to them via email, and save their number into my phone and send them at least a greetings about what I do. So this is a small tips of networking. So there are many other tips that we would love to give you so that you can nurture your business and grow more. And on that day, the day we will be nurturing you, it's gonna be a kind of hand holding. So it's not gonna be the end of story. Rather, if we feel that we can work with you together, we can scale up your business, we can do market study for you guys, we can find the right kind of partner for you, we will be more than happy to handshake with you. We'll be more than happy to take your business to the next level, rather than just to give a small bit of talks. So this is I think one of the best opportunity in your life, wherein two business people, two serial entrepreneurs, and of course, two people who are coming from the investment world with many expertise of creating ecosystems worldwide, nurturing and managing businesses, managing companies, managing CEOs, will be there for you. So I think that's one of the beautiful opportunity. I wish when I started back in 1998, I had this kind of opportunity to meet some people like this, and then maybe be optimized and sorted. So
Yeah,
I feel this is the right time. You should apply. So I'll repeat the website wherein you can apply. It's called www.coinnovateventures.com. There will be a page called Pitch Day. Click on that particular page. There is a form. Please read that, fill it up, and me and Bianca both will get the notification and we can take it forward from there.
yes, what I want to underline is the fact that you will receive a feedback regarding your business from people who are in the business world for several years at an international level, working in the board of companies, and I'm referring to the co-organizers, me and Arjit. So it's a great, great opportunity to maybe to receive some fresh ideas about your business. And I would love, if I were you, I would love to be in that place, to have amazing business people at my table and all of them to look at my business. I know it's not comfortable. I know you love your business. I know you want to be like in a perfect spot in which you are flawless, but this is not a place for you to grow. So when you receive feedback, this means that we care about your business and we say to you, even though it hurts, the real truth. For example, what you can do better in order to grow more and to grow better your company. So don't be upset if you receive some things which will be hurting you a little bit. I understand that. I'm an entrepreneur. Sometimes I want to crush some heads when they tell me that you can do better than that, and I totally understand, but it's for your, you know, for your growth. This is one let's say thing that is very, very important when you not only attend this concept we're organizing, but you attend this type of a concept in general. So if I were you as an entrepreneur, I would go, and this is what I've done, and this is why I managed to grow in 7 years with an ecosystem with more than 10,000 companies in 11 countries, because I went to all the accelerators, incubators. I've done a lot of networking, not only in my country, but at an international level, both online and offline. And I used the networking as a business development tool to grow my business and my personal brand. And people do business with people in whom they trust. So I would love for you to take some, you know, serious thought about this process. What is next? What I want you to know, and I'm referring to the people who are watching, and I have a question for Arjit. Arjit is a serial entrepreneur, but he's an investor as well, and I would love Arjit to tell us. So if I will be attending this roundtable, can you tell me some tips and tricks? What should I do in order for investors to, let's say they say, yes, I want to invest in your business and not in other businesses who will attend? What can I do more than others are doing already?
Yeah, sure. So I will give you a perspective which is practically beneficial for all of you guys. Listen, when I started, I started around 23 years back. It's going to be 24th years in this March. So probably I'll celebrate that in Dubai itself. So I have worked with several different accelerators. In fact, I have created funds in my life. So I have created around 3 different HNI syndicates, as well as one very large fund. And we created our own fund to support you guys. So whenever we try to see a company, the company structure is the main important factor that we want to look at. How your team is managing each other. Is it a complementary skill to each other, or is a group of friends with similar kind of skill set who is coming together? If that's the case, that's fine. I mean, these things can be done very, very easily, that probably with investors' money, you hire much more number of people, right? And when you hire much more number of people in your team, your company is growing. The most important factor for an investor to take a call for a company to invest is your confidence level and your team strength and the strategy that you have to grab the market. So if you don't have the strategy to grab the market, it's not about only investor, even you yourself cannot grow your business. So that's the most crucial point I would love to share with all the audience, to make your business attractive enough, structured enough, so that you can attract much more business, much more people. Now, talking about, say, for an example, the Dubai Investor Roundtable, the main factor that is going to drive you guys is sharing such kind of innovative business structure. One thing can be done. Your product is totally innovative. It is not there in the market. Second, your business model is innovative. Maybe the product is really, really common. So if both these things are matching, then yes, for sure, it's gonna happen like anything. And yes, self-confidence is the main thing that you need to have to pitch in front of the investors. True.
Okay, so we need two types of skills. The first one are soft skills, and confidence is important. I've seen so many great, amazing technical people who were like very last in front of the investors. And sometimes it is not mandatory that a very good entrepreneur or business person is a very good public speaker or trainer or a person who will be able to talk in front of other people. So if you know you lack this skill, you might want to do something about it, because it's very important. You know, the first impression is how you keep your body up, how you talk, the level of confidence, the tone of your voice, how you look people in the eyes when you are talking with them. Even though it sounds very, you know, not that important, it is, and you know that. And the second skills, you need hard skills, and what Arjit said, and it's really important. We've seen in the past months a lot of business plans, and the number one skill you should have is to monetize your business. How do you make money? Because investors will put their money in a business who have a business model who will be able to return their investment back. So you should have a business model well prepared, and maybe if you have the chance, you can have some people working with you to create the business plan and the business model. It's not something that it's that hard to do, but it's important when you pitch in front of the investors, because if they put the money in your business, they will want to have a return of investment. And this is something very technical, and we will talk about in the next live. So you have to watch us, because we will do a next live about return of investment, which is a big topic, Arjit, and you will take that notes because maybe I will forget. Okay, and another question we have, because we are taking questions from you, received in a lot of, you know, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, email, and so many other channels, is how can we subscribe? So we've been seeing you guys in the last months. We've seen the LinkedIn posts. Today we had a call with someone who watched us on LinkedIn. So they subscribed because they were very let's say active on LinkedIn. And another lady, she sent me a message because she talked with you, Arjit, on the email. So yeah, people are everywhere. So how can I subscribe? What do I need in order to subscribe?
True. Well, nothing. You just need to have a business, and you just need to have a good number of people who are there in your team. It can be 3 people, it can be 2 people, it doesn't matter. We don't care. And to apply, I repeat once again, you just need to have your own kind of confidence and your own kind of structure. You don't need to worry about the other business structures, okay? Don't compare one business with another business. If your business is into game development, then you cannot compare game development business with something related to robotics, even though they are coinciding with each other. The technical part is coinciding with each other. So don't think that you need to copy and paste someone else's pitch deck and then send it back to us. We understand it. So I have been watching pitch decks for last 16 years worldwide. So I understand from where it is coming and what kind of technology you are talking about. So let's be honest on what you have. So if you have 5, say that you have 5, and then just apply online. Everything is written. The basic thing that we need to understand about you, it is there in coinnovateventures.com/pitch day. Just click on the link. You will find all the details. And for all of you guys, what we have done so far in coinnovateventures.com, if you click on resources page, you will find we have written many instructions how to create pitch deck, how to modify your business, and how to probably apply for any kind of funding. So read them properly, understand what you need to do, and then apply to us. So we have tried our best to give best possible solution for all of you guys to make you understand what you need to do. All you need to do is like bring your right hand out or your left hand out, put that in front of your computer, use that mouse, move it a little bit, click on a couple of pages a little bit, use the keyboard, and then type. So you don't need to use your other body parts, just your head and your both hands. So please use them and feel free to apply to us.
And the process is not hard. This is another question I received, and I know I had this fear when I was applying to this type of a concept is, oh my God, you need a business plan with like 100 pages and I will have 10 interviews with you and I need to work like 100 hours in order to just subscribe. So as Arjit said, you will just apply on the website. There are, I think, 5 questions, if I remember. Max, okay, 5 very, very short questions. You attach a business presentation, we receive it, we screen it, we have a call with you, we talk about your business, we see your business potential, we screen your business, and then you receive a feedback. So it's nothing complicated. And afterwards, we will prepare together the pitch deck, and if you need any other things for the business plan, and we will tell you what it's missing. Of course, you will be the one who will create it and will work to have it ready, but we will guide you. That's very important, and you are very lucky to have that. So it's not hard. Nothing, out of the ordinary. That's all I wanted to say, and to encourage you not to be afraid to just apply, in the first stage at the beginning.
Small suggestion, Bianca. I think I should tell to all the audience, all the people who wanted to apply. It's pretty simple. If you really want to apply for Dubai Investor Roundtable or any other pitching competition, don't try to create 100-pager PPT. Just create it with 10-pager max, what you do, what you need to do, what is the ROI, what is your present status, your team strength, and the kind of business you have and where you want to be with what kind of strategy. If you can please kindly fill this into a small pitch deck, send it back to us. We would be able to understand what you do, and then we can have a round of calls utilizing the online method, and we can understand better how we can guide you for Dubai Investor Roundtable. So
yeah, and well, the sum of money for which you are applying, because it's very important for you to know what do you need when you are applying to a pitching competitions with private investors.
True. Thanks, Harish, for all those beautiful comments. Yes, these things are really, really needed. So thank you for joining us and writing all such kind of beautiful comments towards us. Because of time, I really don't want to hold Bianca for her work. This is a working day. And in India, it's like 9:30. Even I have a couple of calls to attend because US already started. So I need to talk to my US partners and my US office. So I will leave you here, but we'll be live once again in Instagram. Please feel free to follow us in LinkedIn, Facebook, and all the possible social media that you can think of. We always try to give the best possible solution to all of you. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, guys. See you next week.